I just wanted to say this and put this up before I start putting up any nutritional advice or anything like that at all. Ignore the box in the background. So I just wanted to put this out as just, I suppose, a disclaimer. Before I start putting up any tips or any videos or anything like that, I just want to make this clear. Anything I put up is not going to be, it's just tips and stuff like that. Like myself, I said before, I'm learning, I'm a student, I'm still in college, not qualified. Like, don't take this as medical advice or anything like that. I advise going to a physician or going to your doctor and get that type of stuff. Any of this stuff is just tips or anything else that I can put up along the way that you might learn and find helpful, that you're taking part in exercise or something like that at all. Another thing I want to talk about is research, evidence and all that kind of stuff, because obviously if I'm going to be putting up stuff, I'm going to make sure that if I'm going to be putting up stuff, it's going to be for the general population. It's not for the PhD students or the PhD qualified people out there that's going to, if they do come across the channel or anything like that. Because like I said, this is for learning like myself. Obviously anything I put up I will look into it. Obviously I'm not against research or anything like that at all. Like, obviously research is the best way to do it. But there's just other things in the general population. I don't want to get too caught up in research articles and all that kind of stuff. Like, people thinking, oh Jesus, I'm not going to follow this program because there isn't research behind it or anything. Like, I've done that along myself. Like, I've been in and out of the gym, whatever, since I was 15, 16, follow programs, and I follow some stuff from evidence and stuff, and I'd be like, it's just not working. Like, or then other things I find and it's working perfect. It's just, it can be too complex for the general population, and like, you would rather than you actually going and doing and starting and find yourself, like, from your own experience, you're out there looking at a research paper or you're looking at something from someone else and you're like, oh, I better not do that because of this. But you could go along and you could have different results. Like, everyone's different and there's so many different things, like the limitations and stuff to research, that it might not even apply to you. So obviously, moral of the story, I'm not anti-research. I'm just not going to be lobbing up, filling this with the research page. This isn't Tyrone's research nutrition page or evidence, whatever. So I just wanted to clear the air and put that out there as well before I start. So, like, you're allowed to have a takeaway. This is more what I'm pushing as well, that you're not just rice, chicken, bland. It's not that type of thing. It's just nice, easy food, alternatives. Obviously, it depends on your journey and what your goal is and stuff. I have like a takeaway or whatever I have there. I'm in the middle of doing 100 miles in 14 days for the Mater Hospital or whatever. That's a high endurance, like, that takes loads of calories. I'll even throw up here on the screen like screenshots and stuff of like MyFitnessPal. Like, the reason you go to a gym or the reason you take on a healthy diet or new habits or anything like that at all is to benefit, is to improve your lifestyle. It's not to take away anything from your lifestyle. If you like going out, having a meal on the weekend, takeaway in from a restaurant or something, with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, whatever, and that's how you enjoy meals, or that's what you do, like, that's completely fine. Like, you just have to make account for that by, you know, anything like doing your MyFitnessPal, adding your calories, all that kind of stuff. Like, those videos are coming. I'm gonna have like how to add your calories, how to do your carbs, all that kind of stuff. Don't be like depriving yourself of a meal or not doing anything because of this or that. You just have to take that into account. If you're wanting to lose weight, you're probably going to be in a deficit of like 500 calories from what you usually take in to maintain your calories. Between 500. If you want to move more aggressive, maybe 1,000. But me, I'm not here to lose weight. I'm just doing this run. But I already know myself that I'm going to be in a deficit because what I'm doing is so endurance based and it's long, loads of miles, heart rate's up, all that kind of stuff. So I can afford to. Obviously, I'm not eating cakes or anything like that every single day. I might have a takeaway the weekend or whatever, but I've accounted for it. So like now, I'll have accounted for it for the last few days. I won't take a shake yesterday or a high carb meal. I leave that out yesterday. It's just about better habits and building better habits. So yeah, if you see me putting up takeaways or putting up anything like that, like, that's just normal. Like, you know, you're able to have takeaways and stuff. You're going to see it on my page, and I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm not going to pretend that I don't. It's just, you have to make account for it. And I'll help you. I'll put through stuff and all up on my channel. Like I said, there's videos coming. I'll add up your calories, best way to do carbs, all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to clear the air and put that out first, that live a little. 10k down, 1.5 to go. So Zoom calls over, rant over. So basically, moral of the story yesterday. Obviously, I'm for research. I won't be in college otherwise. I'm just not going to be lobbing it all over this. So what I want to go through here now is I just want to go through some stuff on screen, just with like calories and all that kind of stuff, and how you can incorporate it and how it, like what it looks like on paper. I'll be doing that with like MyFitnessPal, and then on the top right you'll see like activity, and I've done that with my Garmin watch connected through the Garmin app. Jump onto the phone there now. So should be on MyFitnessPal there now. I put it on the iPad because it's just easier for us all to see. So as you can see in the top right, it says 359 exercise. That's kind of wrong anyway. That's calories burned, but that's wrong because it's usually, if I even go to the day before that, you see 881. I'll throw up on screen the Garmin screenshots. It basically just shows like what I had burned throughout, and they were the same distance. Well, actually, I think this one yesterday was a little bit slower, like it was like a minute slower, but my heart rate was telling me that like I was running up a hill, and it was telling me that it was on like 80 beats per minute, and rest is usually about 58 for me, so that was obviously wrong. Anyway, so this 359, I'm just going to take this as an example even with 359 and show you. So start it here. If you see on the screen, this is yesterday, I went to Dublin, had to bring a friend up to the hospital, but we stopped for food on the way back. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram, but I'll put them on screen there now. Had like pictures of like wings and this big massive cheesecake. Had a few chips as well. Didn't finish chips, rotten. I had half the cheesecake, that was rotten as well. But anyway, here's on screen. I had eggs, dark chocolate, porridge, and cocoa powder. So go down meal 3. That first meal was obviously breakfast. Meal 3 then, that was the buffalo wings and fries. It was like 9 buffalo wings. Fries, I just put down 2 cups just to overestimate, to be safer. Then chocolate cheesecake. Like I said, I didn't eat the full thing, but I had half it. But to say that, there was like a Kinder bar and stuff on top of it, so that's just to make adjustment for that. I just put down the full thing. Then I had like a chocolate croissant in the morning. That's what I ate for like the whole day yesterday. And as you can see on top of the screen, it was basically 3 meals. So probably could have a bit more, but I just wanted to keep it down, especially after eating the fries and all that kind of stuff. Chips. So as you can see on the screen here, I still have 740. So my goal here, it says just to eat 2,740 calories a day. Then the food that I took in was 2,359. Then the exercise, the calories that I burnt was 359. That leaves me with like a 740 like room to play with, of like how, like that's how much I've left after eating that food. As I said previously on in the video, if you're trying to lose weight, it's like you would want to be aiming for like 500 calories under. But if you want to go more aggressive, maybe 1,000 calories under. Me, I don't want to lose weight or anything like that. I'm doing this, like you already know, I'm doing this 100 miles in 14 days, so it's obviously high endurance. You're going to need a lot of food and stuff for it. Like I'm sure you've seen before, just Michael Phelps, all that kind of stuff. He has like ridiculous diets, 10,000 calories a day. But I just wanted to hop on and show you this here before I end the video, just so you can see, like you can still incorporate it into your day. So that's it for this one, guys. I just wanted to show you on screen just like how you can incorporate stuff like treats into your diet. I'm going to have some more videos up in the next few days. It's just busy with the likes of college and all that kind of stuff, trying to keep up with it all. But I'll go more in depth into like carbs, fats, protein, even more maybe in depth if you'd like on how to have treats and incorporate them into your diet. I don't like the term diet, rather your habits. Eating habits is a better way to put it, I think. So as well, I'd hope to have a podcast up by either next week or week 4, talking about someone coming on, just going through the final bits of it and getting that prepared and started. So if you like, comment, subscribe, whatever you like to do, I appreciate it. Catch you in the next one. Thanks very much.